Okay.
It's going.
Okay. So we're still using same thing. The only difference here with these SoFICO questions is that we have to draw our own picture. So you can see a little artistic. They're fun. So first one, a wire is attached from the top of a 30-foot telephone pole. So let's think about a telephone pole. Would that be vertical, horizontal, diagonal? That would be mine vertical, right? Did you just repeat everything I said? So there's my lovely telephone pole. And it says that is 30 feet tall. That's a 30-foot telephone pole. So we can get creative. That's tall, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't
real
get up
tall.
there.
It just said there's two.
Did you guys know I went skydiving though? So I've been.
When you
I know.
You do
We
3,000.
talk about it like that.
I'll show you the video sometime. But
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Then why are we speaking?
I want our
Why
plane
It
to
was on topic. Alright, so a wire is from the top of the telephone pole to a stake in the ground. There's my little stake.
Miss Rowan,
Yes?
could you send Avery to check out, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh. Wait, it said that.
Okay. So let's go ahead and create our right triangle there. Do you see how we drew a right triangle? So this is my wire. There's my right angle. The only other thing it told me is the angle formed by the wire and the pole is 48 degrees. So is that going to be my top angle or my bottom angle?
Bottom.
It's the wire and the pole that is created at the top. So there's my 48 degrees. So they gave me my reference angle.
Cross.
We have 30 from the telephone pole, but then it says what is the length of the wire. So where would I put my X?
On the
On
wire.
the hypotenuse or on the wire. Very good. So do we have enough information now to solve this problem?
Yes, miss.
So let's go ahead and do it.
It'll be 30 over
It's
there.
H and A.
So that is a hypotenuse, and we don't have opposite, we have adjacent. So
Cosine.
cosine. Cosine of the angle what?
48
48
equals
equals
30 over.
30 over x. A over h, 30 over x. So do we see the difference? Someone asked me in the last class, how do I know when I'm using the inverse functions or how do I know when I'm just doing regular functions? If you're looking for the angle, that's when we do our inverse functions. So they gave us the angle here. So when x is on the bottom, what do we do, Elijah? When x is on the bottom, we divide. So we're going to be doing 30 divided by the cosine of 48. How do I type that into my calculator? 48 cosine and
Equal.
equals. So 30 divided by 48 cosine and then the equal sign. You should get 44.8. And this was in what units? Feet.
Do you have to do that?
If they give them to.
So you'll get it wrong if you don't.
Questions? Alright, I'll pause so you can ask me questions.
Let me know when it's going.
Okay, so the next one is that an airplane climbs at an angle of 12 degrees with the ground. I'm already going to start. There's my ground. I'm going to draw my airplane, when we take off, we're going up at an angle of 12 degrees. So there's my angle of 12 degrees, and I'm going to draw my airplane.
That's a jet.
This is an airplane.
Okay,
That's what you would have.
I'm not the most artistic. Okay,
Go plane.
the first one was better.
X.
Looks got fish.
That is a fish.
Oh, I see what that is.
Okay. Sardine.
It's
Oh.
a fish.
It looks like a whale.
You look like a whale.
No,
Look
it's
at
a-
it. That's a cactus.
That looks better. It's a
I
bird.
should have made it going that way.
There
There it is. There it is. Okay, there's my plane.
Oh, it's on my back.
So I'm gonna go ahead and create the rest of my right triangle. You can always just kind of get used to drawing them the same way. So I always draw mine kind of towards the right. Okay, everyone okay with why I put my 12 degrees down there? It said it was the angle with the ground, so I knew that was the angle with the airplane and the ground. Okay, it says to find the horizontal distance. A lot of people would put the x on the hypotenuse here because that's where we think the distance of the airplane is going. But since it did specify to do the horizontal distance, we do want to look for that length down there. So if it does specify, if not, then that would be a good choice for distance as well. And it says find the horizontal distance it traveled once it reached an altitude of 500 degrees. Altitude is just another word for the height.
So the height is like the top.
It's over there.
So 500 would be that height of how high we are. So in an airplane, when they say you're at an altitude, 3,000 degrees, or whatever, 3,000 degrees, that is where
You
you are.
can, miss. Because there's no
Okay,
post.
so from here, we can go ahead and start solving like some of you are doing. So I do not have a hypotenuse, so like Fluffy said, this is what function? Tan. They gave me the angle, so tan of 12. And then we want to do opposite over adjacent. So 500 over x. X is on the bottom, so what are we doing?
Dividing.
Very good. So I'll give you guys a second, and that is it in feet? Yeah, it's in feet. So that'll be the distance traveled in feet. So 500 divided by 12 tan, and the equal sign.
That's a big number.
It is a big number, but it's a big plane. That's plane.
I hate
What did we get?
2,352.3.
Very good. 2,352.3 feet. Yes, I'm going to pause the video here. I want you and your partner to work through the last two words together. Yes.
I don't like the drawing
Wait, go
part.
I got 33.
Okay, so double check your answers. It's recording. Double check your answers with the board. And we're done.
You want to start it?
Alright.